All right, Lane, we got this box in the mail yesterday. I know what it is. It is a 386 book. You know what a 386 is?
Nope.
It's a really old processor that runs really old computers. They're making these new out of old parts that get recycled in China. So we've got this. It's a book 8088. And it's like a new laptop made out of really old parts. Yeah, there's no mouse in this one. Turn it on. Anyway, so this has an 8088 in it. This is from... When's 8088 from? Like 1979? 80?
The mouse isn't working.
There is no mouse. Computers this old didn't have mouses in them. It's got a slot for a 8087, which is a Mathco processor.
I'm gonna go grab that piece I can.
Alright, well, let's open this box. Alright, so this is our 8088 book. I'll turn it off. And let's open up this 386 book. Book 386. I forget what they call it. You gonna do it? Alright.
How do we open this?
Push down and slide. Be really careful, it's sharp. And sticky, covered in flux.
Why is it covered in flux?
Yeah, because I'm kind of sloppy when I work. Nope. You cut your fingers, or I'll hold the box.
I missed.
Yeah, that's alright. Try again. Nice. I'll do the side here. Nope. Hang on. I'm gonna cut it this, and then go away from yourself. Never cut towards yourself. Here, let's stick this out a little further. So pop it in there, and then slide it. You do it. So that way, if you slip, you don't stab yourself. Go up a little bit. All right, there. That's all right. There's cardboard. All right, and then on this side, pop her in right there and slide. You want me to do it? So I think we got it open. Here, let's see what's inside. Let's see what it comes with. All right, we got a box inside a box. Here, let's cut this bubble wrap off.
Oh, wait, I got it.
Oh, you got it.
There's a lot of bubble wrap.
Yeah, well, they come all the way from China. A long way. All right, we got more tape we got to cut open. Nope, this one, you'll cut towards yourself. I think you want to cut right here.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Right here. Stick it in from the top. Yeah.
Okay.
Just do it.
The box is tough.
All right, flip her open. Oh, there's two more tapes we got to cut. This one, this one, and this one.
That's Dad's fault.
All right, what do we have in here?
What's this?
Looks like an instruction manual.
Don't do that.
I like the attitude. I don't look at it. Pocket 386. That's what it's called.
Let's open this tiny box first.
Okay. We'll take the CF card, PSCGA, power adapter.
Like a charger.
That is a charger.
Let's do this one.
Ah, those are all
computer parts.
Yeah, those are all the interconnects for it. So this is so we can plug in a monitor, and a keyboard and a mouse.
Is this a monitor?
That should be the whole thing. The 386 book.
I stab myself.
Don't stab yourself. And what is this for? This is a parallel port.
What's this?
That is just foam to keep it safe during shipping.
I want it.
All right, you can have it. Let's just kind of gently shake it out. All right.
I can open it. I can gently open it.
Nice. All right. Oh, can you peel this the sticker off?
Yeah. Here, let go. Let go. Let go.
Oh, yeah, the peel.
That was satisfying.
Yeah. All right, here we go. So you got the Pocket 386. Perfect. Can't wait to take that off and rip all my arm hair out. Well, there you go. Let's open it up.
And you can see like the inside
Yeah.
of the computer.
There's like
see-through.
there's like two versions. There is the I'm gonna do it. Ow. There was the translucent one and the non-translucent one. I think I got the translucent one. All right, so it says it's got
Let me turn it on.
a little power switch here. I think we're probably gonna have to plug it in first. No, maybe not.
Nope. The light turned on.
Yeah.
There's like little cable things.
Well, there's another peel we can do here. I think. Hang on, let me do it carefully.
Why?
I'll rip everything off. It's like under the screen. All right, there you go. Yeah, look at that. All right, so we've got a 2 gigabyte hard disk in here, which I think is that the compact flash? Does that come with one? It does. I think that's what that is. Ow! All right, so let's take a look at this thing, Lane. Here we have compact flash. Here we have USB, but this isn't like a regular USB port. It's just for disk emulation. This one, I think, is for plugging in a
Is there
parallel
any more
port.
peel-offs?
Thank goodness not. We've got
No.
line out. And on the back we have power. And then one of these is going to be for PS2 and VGA. One of these is probably serial, but we didn't get that option. And I don't know what these two are for. Yeah. Actually, they're probably saying here, Lane, the thing that you didn't want to read. The RTFM. Hang on, be gentle. All right, so here's what it tells us. Okay, so this is an ISA 16-bit slot, and this is an ISA 8-bit slot. I feel like that's backwards. I feel like the 16-bit's probably the bigger port, and this is just mislabeled. All right, USB parallel. I think it's loose and it's sticky, so that's good.
No!
All right.
Like and subscribe if you want him to lose more hairs.
So this one is ISA GPIO. This one is the VGA PS2. Even though they have the same pinout, I think. Ow!
No, it's gone.
Good. I'm glad it's gone.
I still have it. Ooh, wait.
So this connector here isn't like all the way flush against the board. Not quite the best soldering job, I guess. What is nice though, there's this little plastic thing on the bottom to keep it from shorting out, so that's kind of cool. And then parallel. All right, so we don't have the ISA stuff. I actually do have the ISA stuff that came with this book 8088. And it's the same size
That's
port.
rusty. It's dirty.
Yeah.
It's dust.
So I wonder if it's the same pinout. Probably it is. This is made by the same guy.
I can't do it.
So we could probably get the ISA one from the 8088 book and use that. Anyway, let's compare these things. Look at the size difference. Look how much bigger this 8088 book is compared to the Pocket 386. Let's open them up and compare them side by side.
Yeah, and there's more room here than here.
Yeah.
The keys are small.
So for both of these, they just use modern laptop keyboards. So they have a bunch of things. Ow!
That was good.
So they have a bunch of things on here that you can't do, like they have, function, whatever. But they should type pretty nicely because they are modern keyboards, even though stuff isn't going to work the same. All right, well, let's put the 8088 book away. Oh, now you're typing in it. What are you typing? Here, let's turn it sideways so we can see it and so they can see it. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows if they can see it? But it came charged. So supposedly this comes with Windows 3.1 on it. Windows for Workgroups version.
Don't stare in that, okay?
That. So now there is a mouse cursor on the screen because it's loaded a mouse driver, but we do not have a mouse anywhere.
How do you use the mouse?
On here. So we got to plug in this PS2 adapter and then plug a mouse in. So let's do that.
I'll go grab a mouse.
All right, let's just run mouse USC, see if that does anything for us. Microsoft mouse not found. All right, well, I don't know why that wouldn't be working. We'll double check to make sure we got it plugged into the right place.
I'm back.
Oh, this is mouse functionality. Okay, here we go. To toggle between the built-in mouse, press the FN+5 key. A system restart is required for the change to take effect. Okay, well, if there's a built-in mouse, how do you go about using it? I don't see anything on here that looks like a built-in mouse. All right, we'll just try it. FN, F5, and then we'll reboot.
Ooh.
It seems like it's frozen again. We'll pull that out. That's the SD card. That's what it's booted off of.
Oh.
Turn it on. Sound card amplifier. I said FTC failure. Don't know what that means. MOUSE. Still not found. Well, it's not frozen. So FN, F5. That seems to cause it to freeze. Yeah, it's not doing anything now. Oh, it wasn't F5, it was FN. Oh no, FN plus F5 is supposed to access a menu. So it's just FN5. All right, so we'll reboot again. Okay. Something's still failing. I don't know what. So anyway, I was saying somebody got one of these and it has Windows 3.1 on it. And they rebooted it or went away for a while and came back. And when they came back, it was running Windows 95. That's weird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it does have a Windows 3.1 directory and a Windows directory. So maybe it's running both. All right, so let's do FN5. And then try mouse. It said we needed to reboot. I don't know if that's true. Reboot. Let's see what fails here. FTC failure. I don't know what FTC stands for in this context.
Dad.
Yes, Lain.
I have a present for you. I saved some nerds.
Oh, you can eat them, thanks.
I saved one whole nerd for you, Dad.
You eat it. I'm good, thanks.
One whole nerd for you.
Hey, look, it worked. Now we have the mouse installed, so let's go into Windows 3.1. All right, so it's not FN F5, it's FN5. So function 5, and then you do have to reboot. If you do function F5, it freezes the computer. What are you doing? All right. Let's check out games.
Where's
here.
FN?
Right here, under my finger. It's the red one. You know how to play Solitaire, right?
Huh?
Solitaire?
I think so. Yeah, I do. Can I do it?
Yeah. Here, let me move this. All right, Lane. So, what do you think about the Solitaire experience on the 386?
No.
What do they call it? 386 book? 386 something. Pocket 386. Right. Well, I guess Pocket makes sense. It's fairly small. You can't put a 9 on an 8. You can put a black 7 on an 8.
Where?
Well, you don't have one. I don't think you know how to play Solitaire.
I do.
Okay. So I could teach you if you don't know.
I need a red 9.
For what? Oh yeah, for the 10. You can put the go back. Go game undo. The game menu. Click on the game menu.
Yep.
No game. Undo. You can put that black 4 on the red 5.
Oh yeah.
And then you can put the red jack on the black queen. Then you can flip over those cards. Or that one card. No, not that one. The one that's next to the 8 and 3. And then you can put that on the black 4. Yeah. Lynn, you have no idea how much time I spent playing Solitaire on Windows 3.1 when I was your age. I was a pro by the time I was 8 years old.
I can't move it.
Yeah, because it's a black queen and a black king.
Oh yeah.
You can only go on a red king. All right. Let's see if we can load up Windows 95 now.
My camera angles aren't the best today.
That's okay. So this will exit Windows 3.1. And if we go to CD Windows, what is this going to be? Oh, it's still Windows 3.1. So how would that person have gotten Windows 95 installed in here? I don't think that makes any sense. I don't know where they would have gotten it from. There's no like upgrade. There's no like upgrade or anything, and there's nothing on here that indicates there's like a Windows installer. There's a game directory. You see what's in there?
Yeah. Where's the game director?
Right there. Doom, Duck, Doom Tune, FFC,
Doom.
Historic.
I want to see you play Doom.
Wolfenstein 3D.
If anyone of you know Doom, let me know in the comments.
Everybody knows what Doom is. It's watching this video, I bet.
Why?
This is a really common game. Been around forever.
There's a thing on the screen, and if anyone sees it, don't mind it. Yeah, there we go. That's a good camera angle.
Alright, so no surprise, Doom runs horribly on a 386. Even a 46 DX266 really can't run Doom. You basically need one of the first gen Pentiums to really run Doom efficiently. But it's nice that they've included it, I guess. Let's get out of this. I think a better game is going to be Castle Wolfenstein.
What's Castle Wolfenstein? See if I care. Here.
Oh, there we go. Wait. Press Y.
I can't zoom in.
That's fine, just leave it. Alright, so let's go up a directory and then go to Castle Wolfenstein. Alright, you want to play this one, Lane?
Sure.
So I don't think this thing has an internal speaker that's not just a PC speaker. I was wrong. It does have a speaker, you hear it?
Is there Minecraft on you?
Is there Minecraft on a 386? No. Minecraft will not run on a 386.
Mom would love it.
All right, let's go just easy. Can I play Daddy? Get psyched. All right, so you gotta find the Nazis and you gotta shoot them.
How do I do it?
Okay, that WASD movement. There we go. It's E. Yes, you can move with WASD, and you can look with a mouse, just like Minecraft.
Wait,
Power up.
What's happening?
You're moving backwards, forwards.
How do I stop?
Move the mouse up. Here, let me see this. All right, that's you. That's you pushing buttons. Let's open the door.
I'm not cooking anything.
All right. Push E. We're going here. It's just a pile of bones. All right, you drive with those. We won't use the mouse.
I want you to use the mouse. It's fun. Use the mouse too.
Okay.
A dead body.
This is hard with both of us moving. Somebody's yelling at us. We gotta shoot him.
Yeah, this is why I need you.
Stupid Nazi.
Here, I'll control. You turn though. Get him.
It's hard. You're moving me.
I didn't click anything.
This two-player Wolfenstein is new to me. Oh, it's just a plant. I'm sitting kind of far away. Let's go here. All right, open that one. And we beat the level. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So that runs great. All right, so I think
Again.
we should see what else we can do with this thing. So these are the games that came with it. We went through those a little bit, right? Mm-hmm. So the only other thing that I think we'd want to do, we got the mouse working. I don't really care about external VGA. It's kind of really funny. They talk about built-in mouse. Oh! Here's how you use the built-in mouse.
How?
Users can enable the built-in mouse feature without a mouse using keyboard directional keys for navigation. The question and shift keys function as left and right mouse buttons. So I guess it's the arrows work the mouse. That sounds terrible.
I started it. Let's do it.
Are you going to play with level 2?
I need your hand. You gotta turn. Help. Help. Help.
Shoot him.
How?
Use the mouse click. Yeah, you got him.
I want your help. You gotta use the mouse.
I'm reading about the USB port. The USB controller integrates USB flash devices with DOS Windows Disk Manager seamlessly. Upon connecting the USB device and entering the DOS system, a prompt displaying the assigned disk symbol such as D: will appear. Now they have a Windows serial number printed in here. Windows 311.
I already beat the level. Dad.
No, that's where you started, I think. Isn't it? Yeah. That's where you came in. Parallel port issues. Yeah, there's not much to it. All right, so the only other thing I wanted to try was to connect in a USB drive, and I've got one here plugged in. When I plugged it in and went to D:, the system froze for a long time, and finally it came back and it wasn't connected. So I left it plugged in, rebooted. You can see here that it did try to add disk D, but then it says disk not found. So I was unable to, actually get that to do anything. And now it says that there's, it's just not there. So I used a 16 gigabyte Walgreens Infinitive brand USB drive, 16 gigs. I actually made a 2 gigabyte partition on it, FAT32, because 2 gigabytes should be addressable by this version of DOS. So what version are we in here? Oops, fail. Oops. 622, yeah, it's fairly standard. So 2 gigabyte drive, totally accessible. FAT32 should work just fine, but for whatever reason it didn't. It may just be this brand of USB drive. I do remember I had similar problems with the Book 8088 as well, getting the same sort of drive to work. I did eventually get it to work. I think I just got to try a bunch of different USB drives. All right, so I did actually dig up the ISA adapter I have for the Book 8088, which is over there. And yeah, the pinout's the same. So you should be able to plug this in to the, what they call 8-bit slot. I mean, and these are definitely 8-bit ISA ports. But I don't know why they would say that the bigger slot on the right there is the 8-bit ISA port and the smaller slot is the 16-bit ISA port. That just doesn't make sense in my head. There should be more wires for a 16-bit ISA slot. So I don't know exactly what the deal is there, but I presume this could handle a 16-bit ISA slot, or I don't know. There's not that many wires on here, and they kind of all just go right through. Yeah, hard to say. Well, anyway, I didn't get the ISA adapter with the Pocket 386, so I guess it doesn't matter. I don't know what kind of card I would use in it anyway. And I do have some 10 base T cards, but they're 16-bit, not 8-bit, so that wouldn't really help. I think the only 8-bit cards that I have might be sound cards and CGA cards, but I don't think any of that stuff's going to be too useful in this machine. Anyway, I guess it's nice to have just for completeness sake, but yeah, it's an interesting thing. I guess the other thing about the back is, all of these pins are just exposed, and these are putting out what I presume are all the lines on an ISA card. So there's, 5 volts and 12 volts in there, and it's really easy to, brush it up against something metal because they stick out. I don't know that it's flush. I can feel the pins touching this, so it might be kind of easy to short those out on something. And of course, the Book 8088 has the exact same connector, so, concern for that one as well. But they feel a little more recessed, but I can definitely still feel them. But these ones feel like they stick out just a bit more, so I'd be careful with it. It would be nice if they came with some sort of cover to put over this when they weren't using it, when you're not using it, but they don't. So I guess just caution is key around these ports and their voltages that are just exposed, hanging out the back of your machine here. So overall, Lain and I played with her for a bit, and here is what I think about this machine. So yeah, overall, thoughts about this machine. I think the price of it on Amazon right now is like $280, and it's my opinion that it's not worth $280 for something like this. You could probably find a used 386 laptop for a bit cheaper, and it would have all the ports built in, and this is kind of a cool toy, but it's not going to serve any real practical value. Anything you can run on a 386, you could run on a modern laptop in DOSBox. So I'm not really sure who the target market is for this. Probably just like YouTube idiots like me who will give them $280 so they can talk about it for 30 minutes on a video. And I don't know. The keyboard, it does type nicely. I do like the keyboard, but as with any laptop keyboard, the keys are kind of, small. Sometimes people with bigger fingers can have trouble with these. And what I didn't like about this one especially was just the placement of the colon. So even trying to type C colon something or D colon, I always miss the colon, but that's the keyboard they got from whatever laptop surplus they happen to have in China was just there. Battery life seems like it's good. It is nice and light. The name Pocket 386, I mean, really, it is a small little computer, so you can take this. Probably would fit in some pockets that I own. I don't think any pockets that I'm currently wearing. It looks pretty sharp. I like the translucent kind of smoked finish. I think the other one they had was just completely translucent plastic. There are some slots on the bottom so you can install the upgraded mathematical processor. 387, I think, is what would go in here. And it's the same with the book 8088 as well. You can install the 8087 processor in the slot right here in the front corner. And they recommended not doing it because it destroys the battery life. Once you get that installed, it just really takes up a lot of the horsepower of the machine. So anyway, it's a cool little toy. I suppose if you're rich and you have $300 for shipping and tax and the machine itself, and wanted a 386 machine to play games and didn't want to use DOSBox and wanted the authentic experience, and it does have line out, so if you have nice speakers, you can hear that OPL3 sound. And there's not much more to say about it. Like, it's cool, but it's expensive, and really, there's nothing here that you can't do on a modern PC. So anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. I'm certainly going to have fun with this now that I have it. It is pretty cool. Maybe we'll take it on car trips and stuff and get Lain some more exposure to some of the old vintage games. Get her playing, some more Wolfenstein in the car when we're driving to hockey practice or whatever. It could be pretty cool for that. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Lain had to go to bed, so she's not here to say goodnight, but here she is in our outro.
Hi guys! Make sure to like and subscribe and watch more of our videos later. Bye!